All right, now let's start with the database setup within our application. So in this video, we are going now to set up our, in other words, we're going to connect our PHP application with our server in this video. So what we're going to do here on the config folder here, I want you to create a db.php, and then this file is going to define for us the database connectivity details, which we are going to connect with our server. Remember, our server here that we have is the Apache and then MySQL. So I want you to have to create this file as follows. Now, once you have that file created, the next thing you're going to do here is just now to start with our PHP. So we're going to define our PHP opening tags there, and then we're going to have our class database. You're going to define class database like that. And then here we're going to have the different items. So for example, we're going to have private host, which is the local host. And then here we're going to give this the name of our database, which is going to be PHP MVC blog. And we can come here and create that database here. So for example, PHP MVC blog like this, and then hit create. So you can see now we have it created. That is our database name. The next item there we're going to have is a username and the password. So here I'm going to create let's create the username like this, and then the username is going to be this one, and then it is root, because you can see from the user accounts here, when I click on PHP admin, then go to user accounts, you can see it is root because the username column, it's root. So there is no any other username apart from root. And then the host name, of course, we already know it is localhost, or you can put the loopback address, and then the password is no because there's no password. Right, so with that in mind, we can go ahead and create the password and then leave it empty as we have seen. The next item we're going to create is the connection object. This connection object is going to be an object which is an instance of the PDO object. So here we can have a comment PDO connection object like that. So basically this means that this is public. It means that this connect object can be accessible from the outside of this class, but these values, these variables which are private, they can be accessed outside this class. So they can only be accessed within this class. So that's what private and public means. All right, so now once we have this one ready, we can go ahead and define something here. So here we're going to establish a database connection that is upon object creation. And then what we are going to have here is that we're going to have public function, and then this is going to be underscore, and then here we're going to have a constructor, and then within this constructor we are going to have a try, and this try, what is going to do here is going to create a new PDO connection object. So here what we're going to do is that we're going to use this keyword, and then here we call the connect, which is equal to new PDO, and then inside there we're going to have MySQL, so which is going to be MySQL. So MySQL, and then MySQL, you're going to have the host, which is equal to this. So I think I can go with this one. So this basically means that we are basically calling the host, which is this one here, we already know. And then the database name, of course, we have already indicated it. And then, of course, we have the username and then the password. So basically what is happening here is that this connect object is an instance now of the PDO class, which is what we have created. And then the PDO, now the connect object is going to ensure now these credentials are correct, and then establish the connection with our database that is with our MySQL and then they attach the server here. Right, so with that one, now what we can do next here is just after this line of code there, what we can do here is that, for example, we want to check, we want to set something that is called set what we call the character set UTF. Basically, this one is going to be something like this. So this is so this is correct. So we are going to have it this way, the character UTF-8, and then here, down here, we're going to have undo the, so we are going to undo connection errors like that. And then here we're going to echo those errors if we get them. Okay, so here we're going to have connection, and then connection error. Then, yeah, so this one is okay. So here we're going to have, actually, let me give it this way. So connection error, and then here we're going to have exception like this. So basically what is going to happen is that in case we don't have, actually this is, so we are forgetting this. Okay. So this is now in case the connection doesn't happen, it is not successful, because what we need to do is we need to have this echo statement, which is going to show us the connection has gone successful, or if there's any error, then this catch statement is going to catch the PDO, that is the PDO exception is going to be thrown, and then of course the error is going to be printed out, and we can have that one as it is. So that is the database connection. Just to recap again, what is happening is, especially on the connect object, which is going to ensure our database connectivity. And then basically the next thing is, if the connection is successful, then this is going to be printed out, or if there's any errors, then this part is going to be printed out. So that is what we are here so far. Okay, so let me meet you in the next video as we look at how now to run our PHP project.